and it is going to provide that additional little bit of vision that we might expect that OG requires. But do you feel there's a slight issue still where once BKBs and that kind of front line from gaming, congrats, you pressed Acorn shot when I just walked away from the creep wave for a brief second, and now I've lost like a third of my HP.
Or more.
Or more. So congratulations, Celery, you have punished the Hoodwink just enough to make us happy.
Definitely a fan of that one. And we're going to go ahead and get the Lotuses out now.
Yep.
One apiece. Who got the Lotus here? Was it Hoodwink? No, it wasn't actually. Chen ended up getting
Watson is...
Uh-oh.
Big one though. He's so dead though. Hold.
Yeah, he's
there it is. Anyone joining top?
I mean, that could be a clockwork rotating though to the top lane because
there is a ward there though.
It is
Gaimin do see this. They have the ward in play, so they're expecting this rotation, but it doesn't really matter at the moment as Whisper is...
Doesn't even need it. He's just going to go in. Rotation? He's actually forcing the bat rotation. Sure, he might die for this.
Clock and Razor's here as well.
Yep.
A bit late, but they're here to say hello.
I mean, I don't think they're late at all. They're going to come in and maybe get a clean up here. And we got the Quinn TPing in as well on his Viper.
This is so slow, you know?
Yeah, this Viper's very sad. He's like, please
Such
die.
a sad fight.
Please die.
Like
Fairy Fire? He doesn't need it.
That obviously buys time for the Clock and Razor to follow up, but...
I mean, you knew something was going to happen
Watson,
just because Watson was getting dove.
And
he's
again,
level
he's
3.
getting dove, yeah. And 23 Savage is still here, so half HP now.
But Whisper dies here. This is very bad for him as well. Oh,
Does it matter though? I mean, Gaimin's carry just TP'd back into death.
Yeah, Drow's definitely a hero that if you start having a bad game with, or lane rather, the mid lane has not been going the best. I will say it's going pretty good, but what I was going to say is the fact that it won't be easier for Drow going forward, because now you only need like 1, maybe 2 heroes to run at the Drow.
Oh
and
no,
then
the Drow again!
Yeah, I mean, Zeus ult if he wants to at some point. He can finish it off.
It doesn't actually have at the moment, I believe.
Not yet. But it's up soon, for sure.
45 seconds, it's soon-ish.
Soon-ish.
Next fight, yeah, there we go.
They will be casting in this game.
Alright, but okay. So, putting it bluntly, Bristle just fed on the tower, and Gaming reacted to it this time. Back when Zeus was relatively popular, it was the kind of 4-1-1 build. Maximize your Arc Lightning, keep pushing out waves. But maybe against the Viper, he wanted a little bit more burst. Like, keep the Viper at half HP, prevent him from stepping up onto the high ground. If he wants to try and pressure, now your TP support get killed. So maybe it's a Viper thing. Again, don't see it too often.
Savage, he's just going to go down there, but they might get Quinn in return here. Shen Hill, not enough to save him whatsoever.
If they get ace here, this is pretty good for OG.
He's too fast. He's even going to take a courier on the way out. Okay, is he too fast actually? Was that too greedy? Looks like he's going to go down here with the bushwhack hitting. He's going to do what he can there, but they will trade a couple there. They will lose the Razor, and in return, they'll get 2 core kills on the side of OG, so...
Again, the reason why I was entertaining it was Alex Bloodstone. Yes, it is fundamental.
Quinn can't die again. He just died.
Oh no.
This is not the position you want to be in as a Viper. You want to crush your lane.
I don't know
after
why
that,
was
you
I
don't
saying
want to
oh
die.
no. I was saying oh no like I was invested. I don't care. But the journey there is so much economy, and you get kited very easily, right? Like we mentioned with the Viper, with the Primal, there's plenty of tools to stop that big pop-off moment.
Yeah.
And once you get there, you still then want a BKB, maybe a Wind Waker, like SMY. So you're always chasing that item if you want snowballing the game.
And another good pick here.
Yeah, I mean OG, they're kind of stringing together some good kills, but trying to keep them alive with Meg, but X-Nova now going down. Watson and Quinn helping clean up the kill there. But this is what happens, right? Like when OG create this map state, it's free for Hoodwink to play, right?
Yeah.
There's no core for Gaimin to utilize in the early game. If Ace isn't there, what is the fight? Other than you being overextending? I think OG, they're doing it quite nicely. Ace now, with the pipe, is trying to help them protect this tier 1 tower, trying to muscle up. Quinn playing behind him. They're both kind of dancing, you know, they're not overcommitting.
Yeah, they're bringing in the Razor now. So
from the
they
bot side
definitely want to secure this one. And Bat's going as well. Let's see if Watson wants to join here, but...
Now he's Viper Strike. Did they have enough damage? Lasso back onto the Razor, and they're going to kill X-Nova. 23 damage able to walk back as well. And eventually die. So, yeah, it's pretty awkward.
I mean, this is why we oftentimes don't see teams want to brute force these tier 1 towers.
Yeah.
It typically doesn't work out in your favor. Whisper feeling a little bit strong. long here, but Ari, he's going to go down as well. And Whisper might be in a little bit of trouble too.
It's like a lot of everything but nothing. And again, like Whisper at the start of the fight, he was right underneath the tier 1 tower. He disengages, 23 Savage and walks in, tanks the Viper Strike, and by doing that, then there's no real fight to take, right? You've not utilized the Lotus Orb that way with phrasing. Razor needs like refreshers and satanics, but we've yet to really experience any item that 23 Savage has picked up create opportunities in the game. Yeah, right? Like he's farmed a lot for what feels like nothing. And they are going on to the Bristleback in the bot lane. He goes down, but once again, it feels like whenever Gaimin want to go aggressive, it's always trading Quinn's life underneath a tower to then get a kill. A mid for an off lane.
The mech on top of the Hand of God, with the Glimmer Cape on top of that, with the Divine Favor, just all of that keeping Tofu alive.
It's the fact that your carry just can't enter a fight in now center. He has the hop, he doesn't push himself to the high ground. Ace goes for Pulver in. The team is going to take an extra 5 or so seconds for them to get to the fight. And 9, he's just dead on the back lane. Watson just walks up, sends him back to the base, and there's just no fight. Tofu jumping onto X-Nova as well. Half HP already, now 23 Savage. This is his big entry to the game. He's BKB, he's linked up, he's going to try and do it. With the Lotus as well, he gets one. Watson, he's going to disengage. And finally, OG, they're kind of taking a fight, but that was about it. They killed Watson.
Yeah, they got Watson. And Ari, he's going to go down on top of that as well. So.
Yeah, Roshan is back up, right? They want to get this kill. They want to do the motions that we've been talking about. If they can do that.
Batrider coming in.
Yeah, it's not really looking good. The Ari already, again, Vision, they have the ward down, but it's pretty awkward. The link up onto the Primal, they're just not getting onto the Drow Ranger, so at this point, Watson turns around, starts
Drow is freely hitting everyone.
There's nothing. They've not created a good opportunity for this. Watson just fully right-clicking through this fight, and everything that we expected OG to try and do in this, they've not done any of it, right? It's
good bushwhack there. Can they re-engage here?
I mean, they're BKB again, but where's the damage? I hope to be proven wrong at some point, but they're killing. He's even TPing out. He's not even killing Celery. They're just walking into their opponent, realizing they're there, and then slowly kind of walking away. There's like no fight in OG left. Very good careers.
Yeah.
It's still like when I look at this roster, I still see like all of them coming to this team with like fresh ideas and wanting to create like what's our identity together, right?
Yeah.
It's not as if they're coming and go, this is my Dota, right? It kind of feels like they're all trying to invent something. That's what I'm trying to do.
All right, they ace. They might burst him down.
He's going to keep him going. He has buyback, doesn't really matter though.
Yeah, too far away. You can't really do that.
Do they have any TP cancel for here? But they don't. All right, Gaimin. We're talking about random legacy and all this worthless stuff, and Ace just runs it down bot lane.
And just kind of locked him into place. I think without a BKB, you have absolutely no business being there as Ace, because you are going to die every single time, and they're going to stick around.
Alright, just gets deleted again. If Watson ever gets the right click.
But Watson?
He has BKB, but there's
TP?
no cancel for this.
Yep. Oh, he blocked the hook.
Nice from Tofu.
Very, very nice. Saving his life there. Much needed, so they did end up...
Yeah, I could see it just being the... Like, even putting on 23 Savage and preventing him from like walking throughout the fight could be pretty helpful.
Yeah, okay.
Movement is so fundamental for Bristle and Razor that Viper, depending on the fight construct, is like, if I can just stop one of these heroes moving into the fight, that'll give us enough time to kill off the other. Like, they need to play together the entire time, as they're kind of out in no man's land here. Razor on the right-hand side of the screen, and then also Zeus getting killed off by Watson. OG, they need to be careful. No buyback on Zeus, and Clockwork also going down. This is no position for OG.
Absolute disaster.
One by one,
OG.
yeah. This is uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah, I mean, now Whisper's going to go down. Scotty is available, as well as Drow just ripping through him. Ari decides, I'm just going to go farm mid lane because this is hopeless. They're definitely going to lose bot barracks here. They've got 70 seconds, no Razor. If they want, I mean, they could go top maybe, or potentially threaten the throne, but mid lane is not an option.
They're just going straight for the throne. They don't even take the melee.
They want to end this.
There's no glyph on Radiant, so you see from the top side, the Clock and Bristle have buyback, but is that going to be enough? With the shard on the Viper, the Drow right-clicking, your Ancient is soon to be exposed.
I don't think they can go for the throne here. They got to get the kills. Whisper, he's trying to get the wave desperately, but he's going to... Okay, the multi-shot is off, but he still will die.
Oh, he doesn't have buyback now, mate.
Yeah, 2 minutes, no buyback on the Bristleback, so that means this barracks for sure going down.
No. The Ancient, mate, that's the thing that's probably going to go down.
Yeah, I mean, if they're keeping aware of this as well, this is probably going to be game.
It's 2 supports.
Good luck.
All right, Gaimin, they've done it.
Anticlimactic.
This is the OG magic right here. No.
Oh no.
Well, that just, yeah, what a... That just
Kind of
totally-
ended.
Yeah, that just left like a weird ending. OG, like, again, gaming, they played this very methodically, right? They identified in draft what they had to pressure, they identified how they wanted to approach that pressure,